Well, howdy ho, 2P race fans. We got the carburetor in for the Trans Am. Tomorrow is race day. Today's Friday. Race car's pretty much good to go. Got to change oil in it still, but found out some problems. Got those taken care of. Got the tires prepped. That's on the car. Still got to do some that's off the car and get everything loaded up. But we can do that a little bit later. So here's the deal: is if you guys remember the last video, we did have this old thing started up. We did. Wouldn't run, but we did. Well, I mean, it would run if I put gas in a carburetor, but it wouldn't run on its own. The accelerator pump is locked up on it. So we got this dude in. It's a brand new 750 Brawler. See if I can get it out of the bag here. Oh man, it is shoved in here. Let's just rip her open. Okay. So 750 Brawler. Yeah. I was told it's basically new. I think it was on a car for just a very, I mean, it looks really clean. So everything should be good on it. So we're going to switch these out real quick and then see what we can do. We'll set that dude right there. Maybe. No, we're not. We're going to set it right here. Okay. I already took this one loose, so it should be able just to pull off of there. Oh, I got that vacuum line on there. Daggum. Okay. Let's see. Go around to this other side here. Pull that vacuum line off. It's not really, well, it is a vacuum line. It's for the PVC breather. Well, PVC valve or breather there. See if I can set that dude up there. See if we can get this off. It's only been on there for who knows how many years. Oh man, she's on there, folks. Now, there she comes. A little bit out of time. Okay. Alright, we got it off. Take this old thing. Throw it away for all I care. Nah, I ain't gonna throw it away. We'll get take it apart. Probably get a rebuild kit for it. It is a performance, Holley performance. I don't know what size it is, but I may do some work cutting this choke tower off. Get rid of these butterflies here. Ooh, this is small. I could tell that by, oh man, look at all that gas. Oops. But anyways, I could tell by this is a really, really small carburetor. So, but yeah, what was going on is this here, this accelerator pump right here. This is a single pump 4-barrel. It is froze solid. I'm pushing down on it. I mean, it looks like it's moving, but it ain't moving. It should be it should be plunging all the way down. So this thing, we could do some work on these, take those off to make those a sharp point right there, and the ones on the inside, that'll give us some better flow. I don't know. Might use it for something later on. Okay. Dual plane intake. Yep. Cut this down a little bit. Come back up. And it actually does a lot. I'd have to remove that, take it in, and put it on my mill and mill that out. But right now, we're not going to do that. Right now, we're going to put this dude on there and see if we can get, oh man, see if we can get this dude to run a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, it's a beautiful day out today. It sure is. I'll have to take a few things off of that other carburetor. Got a kick down cable here and the throttle cable that I'll have to hook up. But we'll see what it takes to take that stuff off. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, that gas is getting to me. Okay, so I need this off here. This is for the kick down cable, and this is for the throttle cable. Got my handy dandy 1-auls right here. See if we can get this thing to break free here. I'm not really worried about the carburetor or anything right now, because if something happens to it, at this point, throw it away. Use it for parts, if there's any good parts on there. But we should be able to either rebuild it or send it in and have it rebuilt. Maybe have a little bit of extra work done to it. That way we can get it, have it for a spare. Wouldn't be a bad carburetor. Take this electric choke deal off. Wouldn't be a bad carburetor for maybe a spare for the race car or something. Or depending on what class I put the other. After Iowa, I will race the other car. It will be for sale, I believe. I don't need 2 cars in life. I bought that car specifically for the Iowa race. So once I get everything done and we race the Iowa race, if anybody is interested in a good car, as long as it's not tore up, it will be for sale. So, folks, keep that in mind if you want to get into racing. I'm showing you what all it takes. Every day I record, I'm showing you what something happens or what it takes. So, all right, let's get, let's see if we can get this dude set up there. So I got these. All right, this one will go down here. We'll get this one screwed on here. But yeah, it sure is a beautiful day out today. And then this one here is for my throttle, right here. We'll go with that one. That one should give me full throttle if I ever need it. I don't know if I'll definitely won't need it anytime soon. But I do got the oil. So when we get this thing running, I got the oil for it to change the oil. Got new oil filter. New air filters coming in. See if this is the right size. Should be. New air filter is coming in. Oh yeah. Like a glove. If I can get this one tightened down. I don't know if I really need the kick down or not, but we're going to put it on there. Alright, so throttle. Oh, we got a little safety clip here that goes on there. I did register on Facebook. I got my old throttle springs. These things are old. Probably end up getting some new ones, but for now, we're going to use them. I did sign up on Facebook. There is some forums for the old F-bodies here. So I'm kind of eager to see, you know, what all I can, you know, maybe find out. I do need some parts, so maybe I can find some for sale. We can grab them up. Still looking for a nice hood. I am looking for a certain hood though. Alright, that's not in the way there. I'm looking for a certain hood. A WS6 hood from the 80s. It's kind of got like a, I don't know. I could put a cow hood on it, but everybody puts a cow hood on stuff, you know. I like to be a little different. But if I can't be different, well, then I guess I can't be different, can we? That's just part of it, I guess. Get these dudes torqued down. Won't worry about hooking up the choke just yet. We'll see how it acts. I didn't put a new gasket on there. I know. I'm just kind of, you know, eager. You know what I mean? You got something that's set for a long time, and you're like, well, you know what? You get a little fire up under you, and you just kind of want to go gung ho on it. And I mean, I'm not going to go gung ho, but I like to get it to run, at least to you know, back it up and put it in the garage. That'd be nice. I don't want to push it. Ain't nobody want to push a car, I don't think. I don't want to, anyways. Plus, I mean, I got a little bit of help, but I don't have a whole lot of help. As you can tell with the whole camera deal, man, cameras are all over the place. And I know, I'm just trying to do this one-handed. Maybe it'll change here before too long once my boy gets out of school. Okay, let's see here. That's all. Oh, it ain't plugged off. All right. So we'll get this. We'll get this on that vacuum down there. I thought it had a plug on it. Nope. But we'll get that put back on. Let's see here. What else? What else do I got coming? I got a few more things coming. I'm gonna probably change. Probably gonna do something with. I know I'm gonna change the spark plugs, spark plug wires. You know, all that good stuff. They're just old and brittle. All right, let's see if we can fish that down in there. Gotta find it with some big old fingers. Probably should have put that on with the carburetor off, but get this stuff out of my way. I talked to my dad this morning, and he asked me what the plans was. What this was, and I'm like, well, I don't really know, Dad. He's like, you gonna drag race it? I like to just get it running for the street right now. Well, let's see here. I mean, it is on. Alright. Now, we gotta get this off, though. Let's see here. Oh, can't reach it. Still have a plan. What is my plan here? Still have a plan to pull the transmission. We'll pull the motor and transmission eventually. We get it in the garage. So I got a little lift, but it needs the hydraulic unit and stuff on it. And hopefully here, I don't know, maybe in a month or so, I'll be able to save up a little bit of money and get that stuff. And that way I have I done a short video on it, I think. It's a scissor lift. Ooh. So, let me get those pliers. Man, I can't remember. It's a Blackjack scissor lift. I think that's what it's called. And I've looked up reviews on them, and they're actually, I don't have any. There's not a whole lot of bad reviews on them. Most of them are good. I didn't pay very much for it because it was missing all the hydraulic stuff. But oh, there we go. Got it. So I mean, I think I got a good deal on it. And let's see here. See if this is even the same hose. Same size hose. I think we can get it to work. Just gotta wiggle it on there. Let's see here. I gotta be careful of this hose though, because it is awfully old. But that will be the reason to pull the motor. I'm gonna pull the motor and have CJ go through it, do some maybe do some updates on it. I'm going to assume that. So when I bought the car, I was told the motor was, and it looked fresh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a fresh rebuild. But a standard 400 block, just bored 30 over, is a 406. But if I'm going to assume that they used, it's probably got, I don't know, I'll have to look up the code, the suffix code on this. If it's there. If it is there, then I know that not a whole lot of work went into this block. If it's not there, that does tell me that the block was at least decked, and that's good. Raise up the compression, and that does tell me that it went to a machine shop. So, all right, this is almost okay. That's tight. Okay. Let me look this over real quick. I think we can get in there and try to start it up. Take a minute to maybe fill the bowls, but that is on there. We got everything else, I think, plugged off. Yeah. Well, there's only one thing left to do, folks. I do want to get a new air cleaner as soon as I can, since I just put a brand new carburetor on there. That's like a $650 carburetor. So let's see if the battery's still charged. I put a different battery in it, so it should still be charged. We'll have to try to turn it over. Oh, here's the keys. Well, it'll have to turn over for a minute. I hope it has enough juice to do that, to pump the fuel in there. Oh yeah. It's trying. Might have to put that choke on. Might have to put that choke on. Alright, it is trying. Let's see if we can, let's see if I can. Alright, I got an idea. And if this works, I'm almost a daggum genius. Almost. Yes, I am. Okay. Take this dude. Right there we go. Close that choke up. Let it warm up. And, bingo. What's his name, though? Uh-oh. I hate that squeaking. That's that stupid loose bolt. Probably some moisture in there is going to burn out. It does have a cam in it. Headers, stuff like that, but nothing real fancy, I don't think. I mean, I will tell you, when it was running good, when I first got it, everything, I mean, it had a little bit of nuttage, but that rear end just absolutely sucks with them stock gears in it and everything. There we go, folks. Power's going a little low again. I have to put some air in it. Hopefully here in the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks, I'll be able to order a couple tires for it. 1 week, a couple tires for it the next week, get those all changed out. I like the exhaust on it. It sounds pretty good. I think it sounds good anyways. got a deep throaty exhaust. Yes, she is alive. She is alive. She's alive. God, she's alive. I like her. Been sitting for years, man. Boy, I can't believe it. Now, I don't know if it'll move, but it's alive. Boy, my son, I tell you what, Xavier's going to be so excited. He loves this car. It still needs a lot of work, but a little bit at a time, just like the old race car. It needs work, a little bit at a time. Speaking of race car, I'm going to go over with, well, I'm going to let that run for a little, I'm going to let it run for a little bit. So here was the problem. Number one is I've already got it fixed, but this, I got a new bolt, new everything. That was gone, okay? This bolt for my shock was just flopping around, gone. Left side though. Okay, this tire here, so we do set the toe out a little bit, helps the turn. When I say a little bit, it's only like maybe 3/4 of an inch. That thing was towed out 3 inches. I was it was pushing so hard in the corners or down the straightaways, I was losing a lot of time because it's pushing like a dump truck. You know, so that was scrubbing off a lot of time, what they call scrubbing off a lot of time. So I got that fixed, got to readjust, got everything tight. So here we go. Well, I'm going to cut this off. I got a guy that just showed up, brought my scales back, let him borrow it. That's how we do. Let people borrow stuff, you know, here and there. So we'll be back in a little bit, folks. Well, folks, we're back. Took a little break. Had a buddy of mine stop by. He brought my scales back for the race car, so we can get down to that. Here we go. It moves. I got it out from underneath there. I done a real quick wash job on it. I got pictures I'm going to show. I probably already did it on the video. Maybe I'll just do it at the end. But, I mean, I spent about 5 minutes putting some water on it and a little bit of soap, and it was so dirty it's unbelievable. But, you know, it is what it is. Start to a new project in our spare time. Hopefully racing goes good and there's not a whole lot to do on the cars, week in, week out, just a little bit of maintenance, and that way we can do like 2 or 3 days on getting this going. So now it's time to clean it. I got to move the bike and move the go-kart, move some of this stuff around. I'm going to put that stuff over where the car was and put the car in the garage. So, yep, I'll order just a little bit what I can at a time. First things first is going to be a new air cleaner. Get that on there. Then I'll start with tires. The front tires are the worst, especially the driver's side. It's all dry rotted and cracked. These actually still ain't too bad, but they're still dry rotted. So I'll work on getting some new tires, take them off one by one, get them changed out. And then work on maybe getting that rear end and a gear, putting that underneath there. Getting some subframe connectors, putting those on. Finding a hood. And some the latch and the hinges, get that put on. I did notice I got to adjust the rear hatch. It's got a big old gap right there, sticks up. But, oh, let me show you guys something. And then we'll go through, clean up the inside, maybe get a radio for it. I'm not going to make it a show car. That is out of the question. I don't have that much money. But what I like is I can put the key in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Battery dead. It says 12 volts. Well, probably have a drain. But all the wiring is here for the radio and everything. I have to get a new cover and everything. Like I said, I mean, there's some leaves and stuff in here, but the seats, they're all, the dash, it was new and sitting in the sun. It did crack, so we'll get that changed out and everything. But everything was new. These are new. All the plastic's new. Everything. I mean, this was all new. Then we just let it sit. Like an idiot. But that's what happens when things happen. Back seats are all new. I don't know why there's a heater in here. But anyways, back seats were all new. Like I said, everything inside was new. Steering wheel is all new. New column. It does have some wiring down here that we got to tidy up. And over there. But I don't know what all that says. Oh, maybe that's to that. I don't know. Oh, the interior lights. Okay. Oh, look, the headlights came on. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, they didn't go down though. Oh. Oh my gosh, they do work. Holy smoke. That's how you get an old man excited right there, folks. That's freaking awesome. Little things in life excite me, I swear. That's cool though. I'm glad they work. One less thing to worry about. So, all right. Well, we're going to get back. I got to get, like I said, I got to get the garage cleaned out. We're going to do that. I got to get to bed. My son's got a golf meet. After the golf meet, I need to take a little nap because I work tonight. After the golf meet, I'm going to have him help me get the rest of the stuff done ready for the car. So that way it's all ready for tomorrow. I got to find out what time the gate's open. Shady Hill is like an hour, I want to say like an hour and 15, 20 minutes from here. So it's not, I mean, it's not close, but it's not that far either. And there's tracks a lot farther. So, yeah, it's kind of weird seeing all this space open. But, yeah, got to get all this trash cleaned up. I'm trying to clean this place up, really. But, because there's going to be lots of stuff going on here soon. So, all right, guys, you have a good day, and we will see you guys later.